welcome
to another video
on our YouTube channel,
All Things Nerd!
So, I got this massive Lego Monkey Kids City of Lantern set. It's very, very cool.
Yeah.
If you don't know, this video was featured in the Christmas haul video, which we did quite a while back. But if you missed it out, it's a very good video.
Yeah.
You should definitely check it out after watching this video.
Definitely. So yeah, remember to like and subscribe and watch till the end, or a bed will be underneath your spine tonight.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah, you don't. So, yeah.
Without further ado,
let's get into the review.
So, here is our quick little overview of the box, and I think it's a very nice box. I love the way the arts are done, with a very nice picture of the 3 rings of Samadhi at the top, which I think looks very nice. You can see the Monkey Kid logo and some Chinese writing, which I think it's a very nice looking box. You can see the main bit of the set on the front, as you can see it's displayed in its glory with all its minifigures. And if you turn it around to the side, you can see some more lovely art, which depicts MK in his outfit, which you get in this set. It's a very, very nice side art. And if you move on to the back, you can see that it shows the interior of many of the shops and the back of the city, which looks very nice. Also, at the other side, you can see alternate ways to display the set, such as taking off all the shops and putting them in a line, which is a very nice feature to show off on the box. And on the other side, you can see some little moments and ways to display your characters, and a bit closer look on the interiors of some of the pictures. So, let's get into the speed build. Starting off the review, let's talk about the figures. Probably the best figure in this set is the new classic MK, which I think looks really cool. I love the bag print, and his face print's really nice. Pigsy looks pretty cool. I love his little backpack, and it's a nice print for his torso.
Yeah, really cool.
Tang is a bit bland because it's the same figure used in other sets. And the May has a quite cool new torso. We have some regular civilian figures which are a bit bland, and a little train driver.
Yeah.
We also have some 2 civilian robots, which are a bit of an odd inclusion, but a nice one.
It is cool.
I do like the new heads.
Yeah,
They
very
do look
cool.
very nice. And mutated Christian. Wait, what?
Oh!
No.
Very.
So now let's move on to the main base, which I think looks really nice. I do like how it looks. There's some cool details in there, which we're going to show off later. But I do think it's a nice base to display all these really cool little buildings which go on it. And when we move them all, I'll show you a bit more in detail. I just do think it's a very cool, it's a really cool idea to have a modular where you can just move all the little buildings off and display them separately.
Yeah.
I'll show you it without the buildings now. So, as you can see, with all the buildings removed, it's a very solid structure where they all go. And I just think it's very cool. So, starting off at the bottom, you can see some details. You can see, next to the base, if you look in that little corner, you can see a few stickered pieces, which is a little map. I don't know if you can see that in there, but yeah. I think it's a very nice little detail. And speaking of the stickers, I actually hate the amount of stickers in the set. There was actually 105 stickers I had to put on in this set, which was an absolute pain and a bit ridiculous, but at least it still looks nice with all the stickers. And up there you can see a little advertisement there for Shang-Yi's Mooncakes, which is a reference to another Monkey Kid set, so that's pretty cool. And a stickered piece of 90 Years of Play, which is a nice little detail there. And if you go down, you can see a little karaoke booth, which is quite nice, using the pink wand pieces. And a really cool new star piece, which I've not really seen. It's not new to this set, but I've not seen it in many other sets, and I think that looks cool. And then if you move on, you can see a little tank of petrol, which is a reference to many other Lego sets, which include it in. Also, if you look on the train tracks, you can see lots of really nice lanterns, and I love the colour of the train tracks, which is actually a new colour. It's never been in teal blue before. and I just think it looks really, really nice. And speaking of the train, I think it looks nice. I like how they've designed it after Pigsy. And if you look at the front, I think it looks very nice.
It looks like a pig, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it's really
you can see the control panels inside. And I think it moves along very cool.
The only really problem
smooth.
is that it doesn't have like a door. You have to actually take off
The top.
so you can see inside there. There's not a lot of space, but it does look quite cool. So it does get the job done.
It serves its purpose.
Yeah.
So, I think we better look at the individual buildings. And finally, one last thing. In the words of Half Asleep Chris, does it come with a Lego frog? And yes, it does. Also, you can see it comes with a bunch of Technic pins stored under there. Starting with the two smallest buildings, we have a little outdoor eating area with a really cool massive lobster there. And I think, I don't know why, but I love it. It's just such a nice little detail. Also, there's a reference to Lego Snap there, or Snap, or however it's pronounced. It was a failed Lego theme that was Lego's response to Meccano, and it's not very good. It's really, really bad, the set. And there's also a really cool little walkway there, and if you look up, you can see some stickered pieces, which is another map, and so a little T there at the top, which I'm not exactly sure what reference that is to, but I assume it's to an older Lego theme. Also, in there you can see a little, I think it's some sort of restaurant menu for Pigsy's Noodles, which, if you don't know, that's a noodle company that Pigsy works at. So, well, they're nice little builds, but let's get on to the bigger ones. And now we have the Speedy Panda store and the Boba Tea shop, or Bubble Tea, whatever they call it. I'm not really sure. Starting off with the Panda store, I love the panda on the front and the stickered pieces for the sign. I just think it looks really nice. It's a nice little detail.
Yeah, there's quite a few very good stickers for this piece, especially the open sign and that it shows Wi-Fi and stuff, which is very, really cool. And also the way you can see all the drinks, there's a little like thing you can see.
There's also a nice inclusion of an air conditioning unit, which is a nice little attention to detail.
Very, very cool. So,
and then,
shall we go inside?
If you turn it around, you can see the interior, which also comes with another Lego frog. There's so many frogs in this set, it's very cool. And a few more products at the back there. Also at the top, there's a nice little tree, which I do think looks nice.
It's really
nice little detail.
Very
Moving
cool.
on to the Boba Bubble Tea, whatever shop. I think this is nice. I like all the stickers on the signs of the glow up sign up there.
Yeah.
And the inclusion of the cloud piece is also another nice one.
Really cool.
You can see the actual boba tea, or whatever it's called itself, down there, which I think is represented quite cool, which I think that's very creative. Also, you can see an illegal building technique under there, which is shoving a bunch of 1x1 flat studs into a massive, really long clear thing, and that is very, very illegal. I'm surprised they actually included it in this set. But it does its job, and I think it looks very nice.
Also, just to say about like the drinks, I love how they put like some like goldy silver stuff, which makes it look, gives it a really, really nice shine. And yeah, I think everything looks really cool.
You can also see they added some lanterns. There's a lot of lanterns in this set, as it's called the City of Lanterns, so that does make sense. Around the back, you can see a nice big interior. Not much there, just a little drinks thing.
Yeah, you can see where they pour all the drinks out.
And if you go
nothing
up,
too much.
You can see the big staircase, which leads up to the top of the main area, which is like pretty cool, a nice little way, because otherwise it'd just be like, oh, how did they get up to there? But as you can see down there, so let's move on to the other ones. And now we have one of my most favourite buildings.
Yeah, there's very, very nice product placement here. If you couldn't get enough Lego, well, we've got a lot more now.
Yeah, I love the massive bricks, which I think is really cool. The only one problem is I kind of wish they were printed and not stickered.
Yeah.
But at least the Lego logo was printed on the front.
Cool.
And then you can see the massive dragon, which is one of Lego's mascots, which I think is pretty cool. It's a shame how the scales are also stickered, but they have started doing printed ones on newer sets.
Also, you can see where the dragon's tail comes out,
which is a nice detail.
It's so cool.
And speaking of his head, I do love how it's built. It looks amazing. I do think I love the nice plant pieces for his ears, and I think it just looks like a very nice build.
Yeah.
And going onto the back, as you can see, there is on one side there's a pick-a-brick wall, which is a really cool detail, and on the other side we have a bunch of Lego sets. I'll take that out and we can get a closer look. And here you can see all the old Lego sets, so this is quite cool. We have Lego sets old and new here. And at the top, the pink one, you can see, I'm not sure what that is, but it might be from the old Belleville line. You can see a classic Lego pirate ship, a classic Lego space set, the Galactic Explorer. No idea what that set is in white. That one there, no idea. We have the Monkey King Warrior Mech, which is the clear one. And then you can see the red one is a Lego Lunar New Year set from 2021, which is a pretty cool set. We have at the bottom, you can see the Pharaoh's one, a set from the Pharaoh's Quest line, and the iconic Yellow Lion, so the Lego Yellow Castle.
Yeah, it's very, very cool that they included all these details in here. Really cool.
And here we have the Lotus Hotel, which I think it looks really nice. I love the blue, the shade of blue they've used. I think that looks really nice. I like the detail of the potted plants on the front.
Yeah.
I think that looks nice. And the red carpet really makes it seem very fancy.
Yeah, very, very cool.
The sticker on the door looks very nice.
Yeah.
And if you move the really nice looking lantern, you can see a really nice clear sticker on the side of there, and I just think that really looks good. But the thing that annoys me is I don't know why they've just used a regular blue coloured tile there, which I think looks a bit weird when you've not got the lantern there.
Yeah, it does look quite strange.
Moving up, we have another 4 Lego frogs in grey, which you can see
those,
there.
yeah.
They look amazing. And a really cool lotus flower with one of the rings of Samadhi on top, which I think it's a really nice centerpiece to the whole build. Turning around, you can see the interior, which I think looks really nice. I look on the bottom, you can see a bunch of suitcases.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really nice waiting area. And on top, you can see a little room with a really nice looking bed and a lamp.
Yeah, really, really cool. Really cool detail, everything. It's very, very, very cool.
Yeah.
It's very good for the centerpiece of the build, as you can see there.
It's the tallest thing. And now we have the biggest building, the massive noodle shop and restaurant, which I think it looks really nice. I love the fact they've included a massive monkey. They seem to include a lot of massive animals. They included the lobster, the monkey, the panda, and the dragon. I also love how the noodle bowl is built. I just think that looks really nice with the stickers. Cool. I also love the green roof tiling.
Yeah.
I just think that looks really nice.
They've used the gold pieces, haven't they?
Yeah, they've used a lot of gold in here, and that looks nice. And some of the printed signs near the bottom also look nice, like the printed sign of Monkey King and a really nice looking noodle bowl.
And it's really cool that they put the when it was started,
Chinese writing.
Yeah, and 1990 when this noodle shop opened up. It's also really cool about
how they include guns, golden guns, as the eyebrows, which is a really creative parts usage. They also use a heart as its mouth, which looks really nice.
Don't tell me you take Christian Miller out of the guns. We don't want another repeat of last time.
I'm still traumatized. And then looking to the back, we've got a really nice restaurant interior, which I love.
Yes,
you can see a lot of seats and some really nice, at the sides you can see some clear stickers, which are nice little details. Looking down to the bottom, you can see a kitchen on one side there and a little shop selling some moon cakes and some lobster claws, which is very nice. Also some strange artifacts there, like that's a spider and that's some bones. That's a bit strange. And also there's a very nice scuba piece, which is nice to get another one of those.
So now let's get into our final thoughts.
So now we're moving on to our final thoughts, and I think this is definitely worth the price. It's a bit on the expensive side of Lego sets, but if you have the money you want to spend on Lego sets, this is not a bad one to buy. It's very good. The figure selection is a bit weak, only including about 3 exclusive figures, but I do still think that it's worth it just for the build alone. The amount of stickers is a bit of a drawback for me, but the detail in all these buildings and how tall it is and the amount you get for the price is very, very good. All the separate buildings are very good quality, and it is one of the best Monkey Kid sets in my opinion. Now, moving on to your thoughts, Louis.
Well, I think it is definitely a bit on the expensive side, definitely like George said, but I think it's absolutely amazing. Yeah, the detail's so fantastic. It is definitely a bit of a shame about the stickers, but I think that there's so many like different exclusive things which will hint to maybe new and old Lego sets.
Yes.
Very, very cool. So yeah, very well done, Lego. I especially love the monorail. Which
it's a very, very nice inclusion to include a monorail in a set that's already so jam-packed. It's a really nice finishing touch.
Yeah, wait. Where did the guns go? Who told you to eat a Chris Chibnall? I hope this is okay. Oh no. Oh, well, see you later.